Hello everybody, welcome to the first episode of this Numpy tutorial series. This is going to be a 5-part series. Won't take anything more than an hour, and it's aimed towards beginners learning Numpy. Numpy is a Python module that is for linear algebra and a basis for machine learning. It works with matrices. Matrices are basically like list or multi-dimensional list, and Numpy makes it very easy for you to apply useful methods to these lists and useful list matrix creation methods. Without further ado, let's get started with the first part of this episode, which is installation. So let's go to terminal and let's do pip install numpy. It will install any necessary packages that you need for numpy. I already have it downloaded, so that works great. And if you have any issues with that, just do a quick search on Google for a pip install tutorial. Maybe there's something wrong with your path, but sometimes you can run into issues with that. And after that, we will import the entire package to NumPy. Don't normally do this if you're working on a large project. Import only the functions you need. But for the sake of this tutorial, we're just going to import the whole package. The next part we're going to do is create an array. So how we do that is, I'll call it np array, very original name. And we do np.array for the array creation. We do parentheses, brackets, and I'll put 864 into this array at first. And I will just print out this array just so you can see what it looks like. It looks like a list for the most part, but just so you can see it. Awesome, 864, perfect. Another thing we could do in NumPy and is to sort the array. So instead of being 864, it will be 468. And you could put the array as the argument for np.sort. And if we print that out, it will print out 468. Simple method. The next part in this series is creating zeros and ones. This is very helpful for machine learning to create matrices of zeros or ones for matrix transformations. And in order to do this, we just do prints np dot ones. And we can have two vector size of 2 for this matrix of ones. And we can also, if we wanted to create a matrix of zeros, do np.zeros. And if we wanted to do a 2x2 matrix, we do another parentheses inside our argument, and we do 2x2. Or if we wanted to do a 2x2x2 matrix, we do 2x2x2. We'll just do 2x2. And let's take a quick look at that. And it will be a vector of 2 ones and a 2x2 matrix of zeros. Perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. I'm going to delete these print statements. If you need these, just pause the video, copy these down, and really remember these arguments. This is a basis for NumPy, which is the basis for machine learning. Next part we are going to do is we're going to add 2 vectors together, or concatenate 2 vectors together. For the sake of simplicity, I will just concatenate the same vector twice. So we do np.concatenate, which is adding 2 vectors together, not addition, but adding them, combining them. And we can do np array. And in the argument, we do another set of parentheses inside the argument box. The first argument given is the 2 arrays or 3 arrays that we're going to be adding together. And I will do np array and np array for the arrays that we are combining. And as we can see, 864, 864. And if we wanted to just go on top of this, we could do dot sort. What we wouldn't do that. We would do np dot sort. Add another parentheses at the end there. And this should sort our concatenated array of NP array. So 4, 4, 6, 6, 8, 8. Perfect. That shows both of the things we just used. The next part of this series is going to be a little bit more complex concatenation. So I'm going to import two arrays from over here. And this is a 2 by 2 array of 1, 2 in the first row and 3, 4 in the second row. And this is a 1 by 2 array, which is 5, 6 in the first row. And if we print np.concatenate x and y, again, another parentheses in there, and then we pass the other argument, which is axis equals 0. What this will do is it will change the concatenation a bit. And it will actually add the 5, 6 into the same interior matrix of 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's the whole purpose of that, rather than it being 1, 2, 3, 4, closed matrix, 5, 6. That was the first part of the series. Very simple, where we're just getting started. It's going to get more complex, more rigorous in the future. In the next episode, I will be explaining data types, different dimensions of arrays, the length, shape, and even the reshaping of arrays. I hope to see you there. I hope you enjoyed this. Please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more videos on this channel. And I will see you next time.